Welcome to Cage Minds. I'm Micah Frankel. It's fight week, BKFC Fight Night Temecula, and we are lucky enough
Let's
to
get
have
it.
the headliner, Ruben Warr, with us today. How you doing, sir?
Yes, sir. Oh man, I'm doing good, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. It's almost there.
Almost there, but you already told me the process to get to Fight Night a bit different. It looks like you stayed home for camp for this one.
Yeah, it was hard to go to Cali with all the responsibility I have out here with my kids and work. So it was a little hard when I came home. I had so much to pick back up, and I got kind of in trouble by my baby mama for leaving for so long. So I couldn't do that again. So I had to stay here in the local in my hometown and just grind out here, you know.
So how different has camp been with that dynamic having changed with still putting in the long hours of work and dad?
It's it's definitely time consuming. But it's made me like very hungry, you know, because I just want to provide better for my kids. So it just made me train harder. I actually got my heart broken right before I signed a contract. So it kind of just everything kind of happened at the right time. Um, that happened. They asked me to sign the contract. I think the next day, like it was crazy, bro. I that happened, and I was so down, so upset. And then the next day, it was like, "Do you want to fight?" And I instantly was like, "Yes, let's go." You know, so I just put all my time with my kids in training and kind of just use the pain as motivation and push through everything that I was going through. And it's made me a monster, man.
I know from last time talking, family's so important to you, and you had mentioned all the kids and your lady. I'm sorry to hear that that things went the other way with
Ah,
that relationship.
it's I learned a lot about it. I learned a lot about my self worth, and I've been going to therapy too, just because all the crap that I had went through in the past year. It's put a chip on my shoulder, and so I wanted to be the best version of myself, on top of being the best version of being a dad and trying to be the top fighter and being able to display my skills, on a top promotion like BKFC. I needed to be, you know, my head on straight, and I just had to, I had to do what I had to do and focus on me. So now it's like I'm a new, improved, better version of myself, and I feel like it's opened up my mind and my heart, and it's been able to make me train harder and get better because I put all my time and focus onto myself instead of other things. You know what I mean?
Totally understand that. We also know you, and you're down to sign a contract without even a name on it. So I can understand an
Yeah, man. I don't
emotional,
care who it is, dude. I just love to fight, bro. That's me.
at an emotional point. I can imagine they called you, said you wanted to fight, and you're like, yeah. At
Let's
what
go.
point did you realize it was main event?
I didn't know it was To be honest, I didn't know it was main event until they said it was main event. I had no idea. Like I saw the opponent, and I said, "Let's do it." And then next, it was like, "Oh, it's main event." I was like, "Oh shoot, okay, let's do it." You know what I mean? Like, all right. So, totally was caught off guard by it. But I'm stoked. I'm excited that BKFC sees me at that caliber. Considering the fact that Cali did rob me the last fight. So, all right, we're getting in. All right. Sorry, I got taking my kids to daycare. I got to. I'm still working, bro.
So
Yeah, dude, I work all day, every day, dog. So,
you get the call, it's a main event. What was the reaction when you see a familiar name like Robbie Peralta?
oh, I didn't care, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I really did not care who it was. Um, after what had happened, the day before, um, I wanted something that was going to keep me focused and keep me not thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And so I didn't care who it was, man. I told Nate, whoever you give me, I'm going to knock out. And so Friday, I'm going to knock out Robin. You guys are going to see.
Have that conviction. You've had a different kind of training camp. It's a different kind of feeling for this one. So do you feel emotionally, physically different going into this one than from what happened at Knucklemania? You were in a different
Oh
spot, a
man.
different place.
Yeah, dude. I feel a lot of built up emotions from prior, and then getting robbed the way I did. It just shows that I have to go in there and just dominate. You know what I'm saying? I have to go in there and really show these judges that this guy's not going to get through either round one, round two, round three. I'm just going to go in there and dominate. And that's how I've been training. I've been training nothing but pressure. Dude, man, I feel angry, bro. I want to eat everybody. I just want to go in there and destroy this man. Um, I mean, I have pushed myself past exhaustion every single day, um, just to cope with the pain that I've been dealing with. Just because this is the first time I really had my heart broken. You know what I mean? And it's a different type of pain, bro. I just I've just been using that just to motivate me and push me past. Like I said, I push myself every day, whether it's work, kids, training. I just literally try to uh I try to excel in everything that I do. So I have been grinding harder than I've ever been grinding, and I feel like I'm in the best shape of my life at 35. I don't think that Robbie is going to be able to hang with me in the ring. Strength, speed, accuracy, technique, volume, pressure. I don't think he's going to be ready for it, man. And I'm highly confident in that.
I was listening to your interview on the Bare Knuckle show, and I think you said activity. You've been active and he's taking one fight a year and you read a lot into that, into the real hunger of who wants to be successful in the sport. Am I reading that correctly?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know what's up with Robbie, bro. I don't really know his story, and to be honest, I really don't care. But if we're going just off paper, yeah, he takes a couple years off, takes a fight, couple years off, takes a fight. Um, I took 3 years off straight, and then now I'm back in it. I did three. This is 3 fights in 5 months. And if you notice between the first fight and the second fight, I was in way better shape. I was more calm. I was more technical. I wasn't trying to brawl. I outclassed, Angel Core, who's been in the sport way longer than I have. You know what I mean? And the dude couldn't hit me. So now I'm even in better shape. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm even in better shape. I'm in a strong. I have a stronger mindset. I have all the negativity out of my life. There's no more. There's no more negative environment. No more negative energy in my life anymore. So I'm focused. I'm more driven. I'm just ready to go, man. You know. And people are gonna see Friday. People are gonna see that I'm that guy Friday.
Looking back at Knucklemania 4, what were the positives that you took away from your performance where you felt you improved? Leave the judges out of it in the decision, but you took some steps in there, obviously.
Yeah. I think like I said, I wanted to show people that I could be both. I'm not just gonna be. I can't. I'm not just the bull. I could be the El Matador. I could really make you miss. I could frustrate you. I could make you play into my game. I'm really good at getting people's heads. I'm a different fighter than a lot of these fighters in BKFC. And I think I displayed that in the Angel Court fight. with the tenacity and the speed and just making him miss the way I did. It definitely took him out of his game, you know. This fight, I think, with Robbie being the pressure fighter that he is, um, he doesn't really set anything up. His head stays in the center line. He swings wild. So me being the accurate fighter and the fighter that I am, I think that is I'm going to be too much. I'm going to be too accurate. He's not going to be able to take as much damage. His last fight, he lost by a jab. The guy just jabbed him to death, and he didn't move his head. He just ate the punches. I think, like I said, I'm not looking over Robbie, but I do think that Robbie's just been here for a paycheck, and I'm trying to be a world champion. So we have two different mindsets.
24 fights in MMA. Now, 3 fights in 5 months. Do you like truly feel like you're a bare knuckle fighter now?
Yeah, man, I think so. I think bare knuckles my thing, man. I think that it is, you know, everybody has their little their 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 sport. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike Perry, he didn't do as well in the UFC, but he's killing it in BKFC. Like BKFC, this is his sport. You know what I'm saying? Like uh this is his golden ticket, right? And I feel like this is my golden ticket. I'm comfortable in there. I mean, 2 fights. Look at my second fight. Look how comfortable I was against a guy that's technically, you know, top 10 contender in the world. And I went in there, what, 3 week notice and outclassed him. Um, so to do that, I feel like this is my sport. I am a dog. I do think that people believe that and see that. And I do think that I'll be too much for Robbie. I think I'm coming in bigger. I've been lifting a lot more. I'm already close to weight still. I was only 8 pounds over this morning, so I'm in the best shape of my life at 35, and I'm in the best mental state at 35.
Talked about lifting weights being bigger right now. I also heard, though, you're contemplating a move down to featherweight after this one.
Hmm. Yeah, it's 55 is not a hard cut. I mean, I've made 135 pounds before. I probably won't ever do that again, but I think 45. I could make 45. Um, I mean, I was only 8 over, and I mean, I diet, but I don't hard diet. I don't strict diet the way I need to, like how I would at 45. And to be only 8 over this soon, when normally 45, I'm like 20 over the day of or the day before. So I'm so used to hard weight cuts, and 55 is just too easy for me. So I kind of want a harder weight cut.
Okay, I can see that making sense. And do you feel like there's more opportunity in the division? It's more intriguing, or is it a challenge
Nah,
for you? Like, what would it be?
I just want to challenge myself, man. I want to fight anybody. You know, I don't care what the weight is. I just like to fight. 45. The only reason I would fight to 45 is uh, there's a couple people I wouldn't mind fighting um at that weight class. So why not? You know, if the money's right, why not? But you know, 55 too. You know, 55 they can get it too. So it really doesn't matter what weight. As long as whatever BKFC wants me to fight, that's what I'm gonna fight. You know.
He's Ruben Bad Boy War. And I gotta ask, have you ever thought of just changing the nickname to like Ruben this is, or it's gonna be like there's so many little
Man,
things that you could just lead into the last name with.
yeah, I've been called that, man, since I was a little kid. I've always been a bad kid, man. I was always a bad kid. You know, being in foster care, I've had a chip on my shoulder since I was little, you know, and I was always getting into fights and getting into trouble, and I was always on timeout, and I was just a bad kid. So growing up, I was always my coach always called me the bad boy because I didn't care, dude. I fought whoever, whenever. Um, I was fighting, you know, in junior high, I was fighting kids in high school. You know what I mean? Bare knuckle. So, I just, I don't know. I just felt like that's just who I am, man. I'm a bad man. You know what I mean? This is who I am.
And Friday night, you get to do it in front of all of us.
Oh man,
Does
and my
it
mom's
sink in
coming.
main event?
My mom's coming. So, we already knew what happened last time my mom came, so it's gonna happen again. You know what I mean?
Does it sink in? Does it appreciate now? Main event, this opportunity. I mean, you didn't like what the judges did last time, but it reads pretty well how the promotion felt about the fight that you're the one in the main
Yeah.
event and you're
I
the one on
mean,
the quick turnaround.
everybody was inboxing me, dude. I mean, everybody was letting me know who they thought won, and that dude Andrew or whatever, he blocked me on social media. I don't know why, but he blocked me. So I kind of let it go after the fight. I was pissed, of course. I was upset, but I let it go, and I told Nate that I was gonna continue to work on the craft, and whenever they need someone to step up, I was willing to step up. And I never complained about the judge's decision to anybody. I took it like a man, and I just was gonna continue to learn about the sport and continue to evolve in the sport, and just focus on me, man. And that's what I did. And they hauled on me for that fight. I instantly said yes, and it just turned out to be the main event. So hey, I took it as if that was a win in my books. I don't care about a record.
Going to be exciting. Friday night. Look forward to it on the
Hey, I
BKFC
can't
app.
wait, man. I
And let's
can't
see
wait.
Ruben get enough money so that he can either fix the bullet holes or get a new car.
I need a new car, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I need a new whip, man. You know what's crazy, dude? Is I am the top salesman for my company with bullet holes. Okay, and I gotta drive to these people's houses, man. I like the first thing they ask is who shot you? Who shot at you? What is going on? Why does your car look like that? And it's like, oh man, I gotta tell them the story, and then it's like, dude. But if you go on Google and you look up just in time roofing and construction, my work speaks for itself. You know what I'm saying? I'm really good at my job. So the bullet holes never really slowed me down. If anything, it made me work harder because I really am trying to get a new car. So hopefully when I knock Robbie out, BKFC or Connor or somebody, man, somebody gives me a good check where I can get a truck because I'm a roofer. I need a truck. So um, that's the plan, man. The plan is to get a new car, move out of the hood, and just start a new chapter, man.
And throw it out there, Connor. We'll put a proper 12 or a Forge Irish Stout. You could wrap the car. Ruben will still take it.
Hey, I'll take any car, bro. Anything that without bullet holes. Hey, I'm telling you, man. Man, when my kids were in school, it was rough, dude. Because I had CPS on my ass because I had bullet holes picking my kids up in bullet holes, and they live in a country town. They don't have cars with bullet holes in their town. It's a very small, nice little country town. So it's been quite a journey, man. So it'd be nice to just have a clean slate, you know, um, have another knockout on my resume, and new car, and just get out of the hood, and just have a brand new fresh slate at life, and maybe find me a wife one day. I don't know. You know what I mean? One day at a time, and I look forward to Friday. I can't wait, man. It's all I've been thinking about. I to the point where I can't even sleep because it's all I think about.
I gotta know with the story of the car getting shot. Did that happen there or in California? That's the last piece of the
Nah,
story
it
I need to
happened.
know because I heard the rest of it.
No, it happened here in Louisville.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's shoot. I got bullet holes in my car. My back door in my house is broken from being kicked in and my house being robbed. My car's been keyed. Uh, yeah, dude. My car has been hit with baseball bats. So my car has been through hell and back, man. but it's still going. It's still running. I still pick my kids up. I still do what I got to do. So, it is what it is. Girls may not like it, but it's all good.
Just in time roofing, the BKFC app. Watch on
Yeah.
Friday night. Let's get Ruben and his family a new car and
Hey,
up out
listen.
the hood.
Hey, man, I'm ready for it. I can't wait, bro. So I told my daughter, I said, our life's gonna change, starting now, and you guys are gonna see. So, I really mean by that. I do everything for my kids, bro. Everything. You will not find a father that is more dedicated and more hardworking than me. My kids are my life, and I have always put them first. They have always came before I have, which is why I took that long period of time off. But now it's like I do feel like this is my time, and I put in the work. So it's my time to shine. I put in the work. I'm ready to go. I'm more mentally in a better state than I ever been in my entire life. I'm in the best physical shape of my life. So I'm just ready to put on a show and show people what I'm about.
Guys, support Cage Minds. Pick up the shirts, ziashirts.com. Keep up the energy like I am with Dubby. Go over to their website and a 10% off at checkout with the code
You
Cage
gonna give me a
Minds.
shirt, bro?
Right, we'll work on sending you one.
Yeah. Give me a shirt. I'll rock it.
I got you. You need to send me your address.
Yes,
Everybody,
sir. Yes, sir.
thanks for watching. Friday night, you need to watch BKFC, Ruben
Yes,
Warr.
sir. And don't blink. Don't blink, cause I'm a sniper. So don't blink.
New Mexico has a rich boxing history. Tapia versus Romero, Tapia versus Archuleta, Holm versus Cisneros, Torres versus Cabral. August 10th, the world will be watching. Hammer versus Diamond. Someone's O has to go. Abraham Perez, Matthew Griego. IBF USBA flyweight title. The Duke City Civil War. Get your tickets at etix.com.